Okay, amazing students. Today I was checking to make sure that people were making progress on standards 1, 2, and 3. But I saw that some people were on top of things and ready to go on to standard 4. And I was like, well, I don't have standard 4 ready for you yet. So what I'm going to do is make this video available for the people that are ready to go on to standard 4. So standard 4, relate the responses of various governments to pressure for self-government or self-determination to subsequent reform or revolution. So whatever assessment you do for this, or assessments you choose for this, make sure they all go back to that standard. Okay? Now, the first one, the Venn diagram, the French Revolution versus the Haitian Revolution, you want to have 10 points each. Many of you did this already I was out for a substitute, right, when my daughter was sick. So there's a few versions available if you just want, you make a Venn diagram there comparing the French Revolution and Haitian Revolution. Think of the basics: who, what, when, where, why, how, but also make sure you're relating it to the standard in the information you include. If you still have to do that, I'll make some copies so you can fill it in, but of course you can make a Venn diagram on your own without a template. The next one, a rap battle, a king versus reformer. So many of you are aware of what a rap battle is. You've listened to them when you've watched YouTube videos. Maybe you're one of the Hamilton fans and you heard the rap battle between Jefferson and Hamilton. So you want to make a rap battle. A king who was challenged, King George, King Louis. Can even be a queen, right? Marie Antoinette. And then a reformer. A leader in the French Revolution, a leader in the American Revolution, and make a rap battle between them. You don't have to be visibly present in the video if you don't want. You can show a video of stick figures, we like those, but make it a video, and we have to be willing to share it with the class because that's what makes it fun. So it'd be really cool if we see something good there. Next, a poster comparing the Declaration of Independence with the Declaration of Rights of Man. That was the French document. They're extremely similar, but there's still some points that were different. You want to make it more than just a Venn diagram, but when I say poster, you can do this digitally. You can do this on a regular sheet of paper. It does not have to be a big, large sheet of paper. Okay, absolute Monarch data collection sheet. It looks like this. I will make a copy of it, and I'll also scan it during my lunch right now, and I'll put it in the barn, and I will label it Absolute Monarch Data Collection Sheet. So you pick an Absolute Monarch from this era, and you just find out this information and fill it in. Now you see that's actually 2, space for 2. You only have to do 1. So you're going to put a timeline, put some obstacles they faced, all those sorts of things. And remember, some of this information, especially on your timeline, don't just put on their timeline the day they first learned how to walk, right? Make it relate to the standard. Something about them responding to people who want to reform. And the last one is a web organizer. I just saw someone do one. I should have took a picture of it. I will show you an example here in a second. For this one, you pick one of our books we have on the Enlightenment. I think some people have borrowed them and not returned them, so make sure you do so we can all do this, if so. Now this is the book notes for Standard 1. It's very similar, and I'll make new copies. What you want to do is make some sort of web organizer, so it doesn't have to be a bulleted notes or an outline, some sort of flow chart that relates to the standard. Whatever you read in any of these books, make sure it relates to the standard. Don't just give me notes on the Enlightenment. Just don't give me notes on the American or French Revolution, but notes how it relates to the standard. So, read the chapter contents or read the index before you start taking notes to see, hey, is this going to adjust to standard? And then at the bottom of this, you're going to answer any of the essential questions from the unit on the bottom from the point of the notes that you just learned. Okay, so remember the essential questions are there in your guidelines for the standards. You can also do this digitally. Some people make their notes on Canva or some digital form. All right, so those are the standards or the assessments for Standard 4. If you have questions, let me know. Thanks.